Okay, so today we are going to talk about connecting in with our higher selves. So, what brought this on today was this morning I was sitting and usually I do a daily meditation where I just sit and I be in silence. But this morning I was feeling a little bit lazy, a little bit scatterbrained, so I felt like I wanted to do a guided meditation. And I've been really in my head the last few days. I'm creating a lot of new things. And so I've just been thinking a lot. And so I've been having a little bit of a hard time really connecting in with higher self and just going with the flow of things. So I decided to do a meditation. So I picked one off of YouTube, guided meditation. I picked one off of YouTube and started to do the guided meditation that this person was doing. And it was all about calling in your higher self or going somewhere outside of you for information. And I noticed this a lot, like with my own clients, because I have a really big healing practice. I see about 20 to 25 clients a week. And then I also mentor other healers, as well as I do multidimensional self-mastery mentorships and teach people how to kind of basically do what I do or just be able to connect in with themselves in a more multidimensional way. And what that means is recognizing that you are this big being that is primarily non-local in nature. This is just your 3D, right? This is my point of reference right now. I'm me in 3D having a conversation with a camera, and hopefully all the people who are watching out there, and we're all having an exchange in the third dimension. But there's a very large part of me that is non-local. So my human energy field is very, very big, and it has all these layers to it. And it has all of this information contained within it. And I can access all of this different information just from my own energy field. In the first layer of my energy field, I can access all of my unconscious trauma. I can access past life information that is going to be supportive for me on my current time-space reference point, which is right now. On the fifth layer of my energy field, that's the perfect version of me, or my fifth dimensional blueprint. It's my higher self's greatest intentions for me. It has all my mission data on it, all that kind of stuff. It's encoded into this layer of my energy field. I just need to move my point of reference from here in my 3D to there. My higher self, or the beginnings of my higher self and the information that it contains, that it has, it's not my highest self, because my highest self is probably way beyond my ability to comprehend the information. So my highest self is simply that which is connected in to source in the highest way possible that I can understand through this filtration system of 3D. And the way that we can really start to connect into higher self is through accessing the seventh layer of our energy field, right? Which is just like, if you think about it from a spatial perspective, which doesn't really exist when you get outside of local reality and the 3D reality. But, you know, if you want to just imagine it and just play, just say like it's right about here. It's just right there. So you just move your awareness from here to there. You don't have to move all your awareness, because being in the body is very important to be able to understand and to assimilate the information that's contained within the higher layers of our energy field that we have access to all the time. We're just moving awareness. We're not calling something in. We're just going ahead and we're moving our awareness from one space, which is here in the now, you and me having a chat, to there. And I know that sounds probably oversimplified, but it's actually not. Because there is still here. It's just a different aspect of me. I am all of these things and all of these different layers, and I am all of the information. It's just a different aspect of me and what I'm paying attention to in the moment. So an example of this would be, let's say you're holding an ice cube in your right hand. If you're holding an ice cube in your right hand, all of your attention is probably going to be on your right hand, because that's where you're having the biggest experience. You're having a physical sensation that's happening. And so you're really, really focused on that right hand. And that's all you're feeling right now, is the coolness, or maybe even the weird burning sensation in your right hand. So your awareness and your attention is drawn into that area. So in our 3D realm, because we are so hyper focused on it, It's very difficult for us to connect into higher self without thinking that it's something outside of us or something other than us or something that we have to call in or bring in. All you have to do if you really want to connect in with higher self is you want to create the intention that you are receiving information that's in your best and highest good, that is in alignment with your reason for being here, and that you're connecting in with the highest, best, and wisest part of you that exists. That's it. Create that intention and then just listen and see what happens. Just start to notice what happens. Start to move through the world in that way. Start to create the intention that you start perceiving reality from your wisest, smartest self. I don't even like to use the word higher self because it says that this is higher than me and that I am less than and lower, and that's not really how it is. I'm just a very large being having a physical experience, or having my point of reference focused on the here and now in the physical reality. But I can just as easily be in that other space. I can go and be in the first layers of my field in my past life experience. I can go and be in the higher layers where it's less dense and I've got more of a holistic understanding of things. It's kind of like, I wish I had a picture in front of me, holding a picture so close to your face that all you can see is like the top or the bottom left corner of it. All right? That's how we view reality right now in 3D. If you go ahead and you create the intention to pull that picture away from your face, that's your higher self perspective, is seeing things from a very holistic, multidimensional way. So instead of just seeing it from the here and now, you're starting to see not just your viewpoint, but maybe the viewpoints of other people. You start to perceive us as a more collective energy. What are you and I doing having this conversation right now? What are we trying to accomplish here? Not just what is happening to me, but what are we experiencing? And then in the larger picture of the planet, what are we all experiencing together? What is the common goal for humanity? And then you can go even farther out and start to consider what our small little tiny piece of a rock in a galaxy that's in a universe that is very, very vast, and a multitude of universes. What are we all trying to experience as a God self, or as a creator being that has been kind of fragmented and is having multiple different experiences? So when you start to connect in with your higher self, this is the information that you can start to receive, so that you can start to perceive things from that broader angles, and instead of just one little bit of it. So you can start to, it's sunny out today, I'm very excited about it. Look, my face is getting hit by sun, it's wonderful. So when we're talking about connecting in with higher self, that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about connecting in with some strange angelic being that is outside of ourselves. It's just simply us, and that the wisest portion of us. So I just wanted to share that. So if you find yourself, as you're moving through this reality, separating yourself from that, take a second, take a step back, and create the intention that you're going to view the reality around you from a broader perspective, and then see what happens. That's how I like to view the world. That's how I do my work. And it's really, really valuable. So I hope this helps. And thanks for watching.